What if your dog's deepest trust doesn't look the way you think it does? What if it isn't the jumping, the licking, the following you from room to room, or that excited little dance at the door? What if one of the clearest signs your dog trusts you is that they finally stop trying so hard? They stop checking every move you make. They stop reacting to every sound. They stop needing to constantly prove, I love you, I'm here, please notice me. Because when a dog really feels safe with someone, you can see it before you can explain it. Their breathing gets slower, their eyes lose that sharp, watchful look. Their body softens in a way you almost miss if you're not paying attention. And somewhere inside them, in that quiet, animal part that remembers danger and safety, they make a decision. I don't have to protect myself right now. That is trust. And once you know how dogs actually show it, you may start seeing your own dog differently. You may realize they've been saying something to you every day, just not in the way humans usually expect. So here are 7 signs your dog trusts you more than anyone else. 1. They turn their back toward you. This one can feel strange at first. Your dog comes over, gets close to you, and then turns away. No big eye contact, no dramatic cuddle, no obvious request for attention. Just their back facing you like they've suddenly lost interest. But in dog language, that little moment can mean something surprisingly tender. A dog's back is vulnerable. When they turn away from you, they are choosing not to keep watch over you. They are not studying your hands, your face, your next move. They are saying, in the quietest way, I don't need to monitor you to feel okay. In the animal world, staring and tracking can come from uncertainty. It can mean, what are you going to do? Are you safe? Do I need to be ready? But turning away from someone safe has a completely different feeling. It feels like peace. Maybe your dog sits with their back pressed against your legs. Maybe they lie facing the door while you're behind them. Maybe they nap with their body pointed away from you, like they trust you to exist near them without needing to check. And while that may not look affectionate in the human way, it can be incredibly intimate. They are giving you the side of themselves they can't easily protect. So that quiet little back turned toward you may not be rejection. It may not be boredom. It may not be your dog ignoring you. It may be your dog saying, you are not something I have to worry about. You are home. And that's the part many people miss. A dog who trusts you does not always need to gaze at you like a movie scene. Sometimes they trust you so much, they can finally stop looking. Love watches. Trust rests. How and 2. They let you touch their belly, paws, or legs. A lot of people see a dog roll over and think, oh, they want belly rubs. Sometimes they do, but not always. The belly is one of the most exposed parts of a dog's body. The paws and legs are sensitive too, not just physically but emotionally. Those are the parts connected to movement, balance, escape, and survival. So when your dog lets you gently touch those areas and stays calm, they are allowing you near places their instincts would normally protect. Now, this does not mean every trusting dog loves having their paws handled. Some dogs trust their person deeply and still hate anyone touching their feet. That's normal. But if your dog lets you rub their belly, hold a paw, check a leg, wipe their feet, or clean them without panic, there is trust there. They are not simply allowing contact. They are allowing vulnerability. And there is a big difference between a dog putting up with something and a dog relaxing into it. A dog who trusts you may let out a little breath when your hand touches them. They may lean in. They may roll closer. Their eyes may soften. Their body may stay loose instead of stiffening like a spring. That softness tells you a lot. Dogs are not very good at pretending to be relaxed. Their bodies usually tell the truth before their behavior does. So when your dog gives you access to the parts of them that are hardest to defend, they may be saying something small but deeply meaningful. I believe your hands are safe. And for a dog, that is not a small thing. It means they have learned your touch does not grab, trap, scare, or hurt them. It means your touch brings comfort. 3. They sleep deeply near you. A dog can be close to you and still not be fully at ease. They might lie beside you, but lift their head every few seconds. They might rest, but not really sleep. They might look calm while their ears are still busy tracking every tiny sound in the house. But when a dog truly trusts you, their sleep looks different. They may fall asleep near your feet, beside your bed, on the couch next to you, or somewhere in the room while you're working. Their breathing becomes steady. Their body gets heavy. Their paws twitch. Their face moves a little because they're dreaming. That is more than being tired. That is letting go. Sleep is one of the most vulnerable things any animal can do. A sleeping dog cannot react quickly. They cannot watch your body language. They cannot protect themselves the way they can when they're awake. So when your dog falls into deep sleep near you, they are letting their guard drop in your presence. They are trusting that while they are unaware, you will not become dangerous. This is why rescue dogs, anxious dogs, or dogs with painful histories may need time before they can really sleep around people. Their body may need weeks, months, sometimes even longer to believe that safety is not a trick. So if your dog sleeps near you with their muscles loose and their breathing slow, don't treat it like nothing. That kind of rest is earned. Your dog is not only sleeping beside you. They are trusting you with the part of themselves that cannot stay alert. And sometimes, the most beautiful love story between a dog and a human is not loud at all. Sometimes it is just the sound of a dog finally sleeping without fear. How and 4. They look for you when they are scared. A loud bang outside, a stranger at the door, fireworks, thunder, a trash can on the sidewalk that wasn't there yesterday, a new place with too many smells, too many sounds, too much happening at once. And then, your dog looks at you. Maybe they run to your side. Maybe they tuck themselves behind your legs. Maybe they glance up at your face for half a second before deciding what to do next. That moment matters. Fear has a way of revealing who your dog believes is safe. When your dog chooses you in an uncertain moment, they are not being dramatic. They are not being weak. They are using you as a secure base. A secure base is the place they can return to emotionally when the world suddenly feels too big. You become the person their nervous system checks with before it decides, are we okay? That is why your response in those moments matters so much. If your dog comes to you scared and you punish them, laugh at them, or push them toward the thing they're afraid of, they may learn that fear is not safe to show around you. But if you stay calm, kind, and steady, something powerful happens. Your dog learns, little by little, that your presence helps them organize the chaos. When I am afraid, my person helps me think. That is trust in one of its deepest forms. Not because your dog believes you can make every scary thing disappear, but because they believe they don't have to face the scary thing alone. A dog who trusts you can still get scared. Trust does not magically remove fear. Trust gives fear somewhere safe to go. How and 5. They check your face before making a decision. This sign is easy to miss because it happens so quickly. Your dog is about to go through a doorway, approach another dog, jump onto the couch, cross a street, or investigate something strange. Then they pause. Just for a second, they look at you. It may seem like nothing, a tiny glance, a little flick of the eyes, but that small check-in can reveal a lot about the bond between you. Dogs are incredibly tuned in to humans. Over time, they learn that your face, your voice, your posture, even the way you breathe, can give them information. So when your dog looks at you before making a choice, they may be asking, is this okay? Are we safe? What do you think? That does not mean your dog is helpless or overly dependent. Often, it means they trust your judgment. They have learned that your signals matter. And the beautiful thing is, the glance may last less than a second, but the meaning behind it is huge. Your dog is including you in how they understand the world. They are not only obeying commands, they are reading you. They are using your emotional state as part of their decision-making. A calm face can help them move forward. A tense body can make them hesitate. A soft voice can tell them, "You're okay." This is why consistency means so much to a dog. Every day, whether you realize it or not, you are teaching your dog whether your signals can be trusted. If you are unpredictable, they may stop checking in. They may start making their own guesses because your reactions feel confusing. But if you are steady, fair, and emotionally clear, your dog may start to see you as the safest source of information in the room. That little look is not random. It is your dog saying, "I trust what you know." 6. They relax without needing constant attention. This may be the sign people misunderstand the most. A lot of us think a dog who loves us should always want us, always want cuddles, always follow us around, always stare at us, always ask for more touch, more attention, more closeness. But trust and neediness are not the same thing. One of the clearest signs your dog trusts you is that they can relax without constantly asking you to prove the relationship is still there. Maybe they lie across the room while you cook. Maybe they nap while you read. Maybe they chew a toy without staring at you the whole time. Maybe they are happy just knowing you are nearby. That is not emotional distance. That is emotional security. A dog who trusts you does not always have to cling to you because they believe the connection remains even when you are not touching them. And that is quietly powerful. Think of it this way. Insecure love says, "Please keep proving you won't leave." Secure love says, "I can rest because I know where I belong." Some dogs are naturally more cuddly. Some are more independent. Some want to be on your lap, and some just want to sleep near the doorway where they can feel part of things. But when a dog can settle in your presence, entertain themselves, and relax without constantly needing reassurance, it often means they feel safe enough not to perform for your attention. They do not have to be on all the time. They can simply exist. And for many dogs, especially dogs who have lived through stress, confusion, neglect, or chaos, that is not ordinary. That is healing. So your dog's calmness may not mean they care less. It may mean they finally believe they do not have to worry. 7. They show you their real personality. Trust does not always look quiet and peaceful. Sometimes it looks completely ridiculous. A dog who trusts you may get zoomies in front of you for no clear reason. They may bring you strange little treasures. They may make funny noises, roll around, play bow, wiggle their whole body, or act like they have forgotten all dignity. And that matters more than people think. Play needs safety. A dog who feels threatened does not fully relax into silliness. A dog who feels unsafe may obey, survive, stay alert, and do what they need to do. But they will not show you the full, strange, wonderful personality underneath the fear. So when your dog lets you see their goofy side, their soft side, their dramatic side, their stubborn side, their playful side, they are showing you more than behavior. They are showing you who they are when fear is not running the room. That is trust. And sometimes trust shows up in honesty too. Your dog may walk away when they are tired. They may ask for space. They may come close when they want comfort. They may bring their body to you without tension. They may even say no in small ways because they believe you will listen. A trusting dog is not a little machine that exists to please you. A trusting dog feels safe enough to communicate. And that may be one of the biggest compliments your dog can give you. It means they do not only love you when they are excited. They trust you when they are vulnerable, sleepy, scared, silly, uncertain, and completely themselves. They have learned that your relationship is not built on control. It is built on safety. So, does your dog trust you more than anyone else? Maybe the answer is not in the obvious moments. Maybe it is not only in the tail wag when you come home, or the happy bark when you pick up the leash. Maybe it is in the quieter things. The way they turn their back to you, the way they sleep deeply beside you, the way they look for you when the world gets too loud, the way they glance at your face before making a choice, the way they can rest without needing to be noticed every second. Because real trust is not always dramatic. Sometimes it is a dog lying across the room, completely relaxed, because they know you are there. Sometimes it is a paw resting in your hand. Sometimes it is a belly exposed without fear. Sometimes it is the silence between you, and the silence feels safe. And maybe that is the part we miss most often. We keep looking for love in excitement, but dogs often show their deepest trust in calm. They do not need perfect owners. They need safe ones. They need someone predictable, gentle, patient, and fair. Someone whose hands stay kind. Someone whose voice does not become dangerous. Someone who listens when their body says, "I'm not ready yet." Because to a dog, trust is not a word. It is a body that can finally soften. It is a breath that can finally slow down. It is a nervous system quietly saying, "I am safe with you." And if your dog has chosen you as that person, don't take it lightly. You may not just be their owner. You may be the place where their fear goes quiet.